everyone. Welcome to This Day. It is Tuesday, August 5th. I'm your host, Bree Cox Kennedy. Got a very fun show lined up for you today. What do you get when an Uber driver and an Amazon driver both walk into a Starbucks? Well, the Theater Guild is here to tell us. We've got Sandy Bank and Ellie Izzo. They've got a great show coming up for you, and they're going to tell you all about it. And also, did you know that your trash cans have a butler service? You're going to find out all about that when we have bin butlers coming back with us on the show today. Justin Neighbors is here to tell you about his service that he's offering. But first, folks, we always want to keep you informed. We want to remind you, Laguna Woods Village patio concert coming up. This is Britain's finest tribute. All stars bring the look, the sound, the cheeky humor, and the outright vivacity of the Fab Four back to life. This is going to be at Clubhouse 1 on the back patio, Thursday, August 7th at 6:30 p.m. Tickets are $20. Clubhouse 1 office, you can go there and get your tickets. If you need some more information, you can call 949-597-4281 or email recreation@vmsinc.org. This is a first come, first serve seating, folks, so get there early. Doors open at 5:30. Sounds like a very fun night. Let's take a look at our local weather, folks. Our mornings are starting off with that haze from the wildfires, so be sure and protect yourself if you need to wear a mask if you're outside playing golf or pickleball. Highs today are going to be 83 degrees, lower coming in at 63. By midweek, the sun should take center stage, shall I say? I don't know. We'll see. Highs climbing in the upper 80s, possibly brushing the low 90s by the weekend, but we'll see if that happens. Nights definitely cool off into the low 60s, so it's great for an evening stroll. You need sunscreen by day and jacket by night. Enjoy being outside and enjoying the wonderful activities that this area has to offer. Sunrise this morning was at 6:06 a.m. Sunset will be at 7:46 p.m. This photo was sent to us by Joel Goldstein. This is Brookside Gardens in Wheaton, Maryland. Beautiful, Joel. Thank you for sending that photo, and I'd like to see other photos as well, so you folks can email those to us at lagunawoodsvillagetv@gmail.com. Please send us your name, where the photo was taken from, and of course, in that horizontal format, please, because it fills the screen beautifully. We've got just 3 meetings to tell you about, so mark your calendars for those today. And after the break, Theater Guild, so stay with us.
Your eyes let you see the world, every smile, every sunset, every moment.
At Harvard Eye Associates, our team of specialists is here to protect your vision.
From cataracts and glaucoma to retina and cornea care, we offer the latest treatments with a compassionate touch.
For over 50 years, you've trusted us with your eyes. We're honored to care for them for years to come.
Harvard Eye Associates, the future of vision today.
At Adapt to It, we strive to make the everyday tasks easier by providing our customers with the tools they need to be successful. We carefully explain the use and care of all of our equipment. Adapt to It has been in Laguna Woods for over 20 years, and we know that nothing in life stays constant. So we can help you adapt to all the changes in your life. Adapt to It sells and rents items and always delivers with a smile. Come in today to experience what we mean when we say, when you can't change it, adapt to it.
What would it feel like to hear better? Many people are trapped in the isolation of poor hearing and don't realize it. Even people that are wearing other hearing aids. They only know the way they hear, not how much better they could be hearing. We've taken patients that were hearing 24% of conversations and improved them to 92%. A life-changing difference. Put on these hearing aids and hear better, automatically. No buttons to push or technology to fear. Artificial intelligence and these products do all the work. Don't settle for less. And remember, tell them Stuart sent you.
Simple is beautiful. At Pacific Cremation Services, we've spent 10 treasured years helping families craft simple, memorable services for their loved ones, including memorials at sea. Starting at just $1,595, our thoughtful cremation plans provide everything you need to commemorate your loved one. It's been our honor to serve families in Orange County and beyond for the last decade. Thank you for your trust. Visit our website or give us a call to discover simplicity.
Welcome back to the show, folks. Okay, I'm going to challenge you. What do you get when that Uber driver and that Amazon driver both walk into a Starbucks? Well, here to tell us more from the Theater Guild, we have Sandy Bank and Ellie Izzo. Hi, ladies.
Hello.
I can't wait to find out the answer to this question.
Oh, well, that's pretty funny.
I just wanted to thank you so much for inviting us here today.
Yes.
Oh,
To talk about our upcoming show.
I'm so happy to have you. I can't wait. And you know, we don't want to give away any secrets, but this sounds really fun. Kind of a new concept for the Theater Guild. Sandy, tell us about what was the premise? What was the idea behind?
Well, you know, we try and to entertain, you have to keep shaking it up and trying different things. And the last big show that we did, which both Ellie and I were in, was Murder in the Wings, which was a 2-act murder mystery whodunit. So this time, what we've done is we've taken 5 vignettes. So they're about 10 minutes each. No intermission, lasts maybe an hour, so you don't get bored that way.
Sure.
And the premise of Coffee Talk is that I don't think there's anyone in Laguna Woods that hasn't gotten lost because of the way that the buildings are numbered, and all of a sudden you think you're almost there and the numbers change. And we feel such empathy for these poor Uber drivers and Amazon drivers and other delivery people that Barbara Powell, the illustrious Theater Guild president, wrote a darling piece about 2 female, which I love, Uber and Amazon drivers and their experiences. So they're actually doing an intro into each vignette. And then it moves on and it moves on and moves on. And we even have one that's singing, yeah.
And I think it's important also to note that when you live in a community such as Laguna Woods, you end up becoming part of a subculture, and there are certain, for lack of a better word, inside jokes or things that go on that we all can relate to and we all have a chuckle about. And I think the show really encapsulates some of those levels of subculture where there are just certain things that only happen in the woods.
And so the audience is really going to be able to resonate and relate to that.
Yes, it's going to be very
relatable.
Which makes it even more funny, right?
Yes.
I think so, and I also think we can relate because of the age we're in, where we live, but it's also, we can laugh at ourselves. Sure. I think that's hugely important.
Absolutely.
And
it's
these
energizing,
are pretty funny,
right?
yes, funny and energizing pieces.
Well, it's going to be very energizing because you have a cast of 20.
Yes, 5 directors,
5 directors.
And 20 cast members. It's a lot.
That's a lot.
It is a lot, and particularly because the backstage is not that big.
And it really ends up being quite a professional undertaking to be able to structure it, make your rehearsals efficient, have it all come together. And so the context of the Uber driver and the Amazon driver, and they start to swap stories, and then our directors bring each of those stories to life with each vignette. So it's quite enjoyable.
How long is the total show?
Maybe an hour. It's not long.
It's not
long, but like I said, it's fast-paced, it's snappy, it's funny. There's one piece called Speed Dating, which I read the script. I was, yes, 2 people of a certain age meeting at a speed dating event. But I love the script because it's got levels to it. Sure. So we do a lot of ha-ha funny, and we all love to leave the theater laughing. But this one has a bit of a transition in it, and 2 really talented actors who are in it. And that one, I think, was probably my favorite script, but I chose to audition for a different one because I am in Side Effects, which is very relatable. It's 5 women who meet in a doctor's office waiting room, and they're all experiencing side effects to medications.
Oh,
Yes. So it's very funny, but nevertheless, you watch these commercials on TV and you have this voiceover at Mach 1 speed telling you about the side effects. Yeah. And it goes so fast, like an auctioneer speaking, that you can't wrap your head around it until you hear the word possible death.
It is very, very funny. I'm in the vignette called Dr. Jill, the Dr. Jill Show. I play Dr. Jill. And on the show, we have some of our residents, a couple of couples who live in the woods. They come and they start working on some of their issues with Dr. Jill, and I must say it becomes quite hilarious.
the whole show just seems like it's
There's
gonna
a lot
keep
of
people on
talent.
the edge of their seat.
A lot of talent in the cast, a lot of directorial talent. So you've got 5 different directors who know what they're doing and really, I think, can bring out the best in these casts. And
Now,
to me, that's huge.
Tell me about the cast and the directors. Are they all from Laguna Woods Village?
Yes, you will recognize probably names and faces. Yes. So Joseph Meyer is directing the Coffee Talk driver ladies. And we want to just shout out to Joseph because he's a salesman's background and he's still very good at that. He managed to get Starbucks to offer us some support. So there will be 2 baristas serving free decaf coffee. Yeah, because we want to remind everyone that this is a no GRF bar. This is a BYOE. Bring your dinner, bring your snacks, bring your wine, bring whatever you want to bring. It'll be all tables in Clubhouse 5.
And it's
Table
free
seating.
for members. It's $10 at the door for guests.
And tickets are at the door. Don't need a
You don't need
pre-purchase.
you don't need any RSVPs. Just
No,
show
and
up.
it's doors open at 6:30. Show starts at 7. They'll actually maybe go till 9. It could be that long. I doubt it, but that's Thursday, August 21st at Clubhouse 5.
Fantastic, wonderful. You ladies have been involved with the Theater Guild for quite some time. Ellie, I think you said 4 years, and Sandy said just about a year.
I actually came into it almost 4 years ago because Barbara Powell actually asked an actor, Mark Schwartz, who does a lot of work here, and myself, who had done a 2-act, 2-person show at another theater, if we would come and perform it here. And that was nearly 4 years ago. And I was still involved in a lot of community theater at that point in time. But now I'm on the producer committee. I am on the program committee. I am involved. Yeah.
And you know, we're looking for a few good men.
A lot of
because we
good
could
men.
use a little bit more male participation. We're looking for a few good teammates who would be interested to serve on our board in the coming year. And it's an incredible activity to be involved in. It's so rewarding. You make wonderful relationships, and the people who are attracted to this type of activity, they are very professional, very bright, very talented and clever. So you enjoy yourself when you're doing it, but you're also challenged to push out of your comfort zone a little bit, and you begin to feel at this stage in your life, wow, I could still grow, and I could
little
still learn.
empowerment,
Yes,
huh?
it's been very fulfilling for me.
And Ellie, do they need to have any experience, or can they be taught?
Well, it doesn't hurt to have some experience, but at the same time,
We have all levels.
all levels, and you may be way more talented than you give yourself credit for. So take a chance, come to an audition, and see what you got to give.
Several gals who did this 50 years ago in high school and hadn't done a thing, and now they're back and they're at it and they're doing great.
Yeah.
And it's wonderful because it's so collegial, so supportive, that if you have less experience, there's going to be plenty of people who will coach you, help you, support you. It's just a great atmosphere to work in.
It's a good learning environment.
Sounds wonderful. Sounds
Yeah,
like it keeps you young.
It does,
Young at heart,
yes.
young in mind, young in body.
I think that's
right?
important.
Yeah.
Yes.
And you have so much fun doing it.
Oh,
right?
we
You're
do.
laughing all the time.
Well, yeah. And
Almost all the time.
Well, until it gets to crunch time, and you
Well,
you
yeah,
sort
I
of get a
mean,
little nervous toward the end. You
course.
wonder, oh, is it going to come together? And yet, it
It
always
does.
comes together.
Yeah.
Oh, ladies, I wish you so much luck. Coffee Talk in the Woods. It's August 21st, starting at 7 p.m., Clubhouse 5.
Yes.
Bring your own everything.
Bring your own everything, and we really look forward to seeing you there.
Yes.
Well, you will have a fantastic show. I just know it. Come back and tell me about it.
Thank you so
thank
much.
you, Marie.
Okay. Coming up next, Ben Butlers is going to be with me talking about a concierge service for your garbage bins. You're not going to want to miss it. Stay with us.
"21 years ago, I started Salus Home Care because I saw a need for a professionally run home care organization in Laguna Woods. We've been in business for 21 years. Call Salus and let us show you why we've been in business longer than any other home care company in South Orange County."
Welcome back to the show, everyone. Did you know that you could have a butler service pull your trash bins in and out of storage every week? I know. Sounds like something futuristic, right? Well, here to tell us more is my next guest, Justin Neighbors with Ben Butlers. Hi, Justin.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for coming.
Of course.
You started this service in May.
I did.
You're already expanding by leaps and bounds.
Yep.
Customers are really understanding that you're transforming trash day into a thoughtful day.
Sure.
Tell us how you're doing that.
Yes. So trash day, it's a mundane chore. It's something that gets overlooked. So we like to believe that it can be turned into something more than that. So we're trying to bring a little bit of convenience and a little bit of peace of mind to people's homes. So
we were talking earlier that a lot of your clients are either on walkers or need assistance. So it's really hard for them to be able to pull their bins from their storage down to the curb.
It is.
So how does a service like yours come in and facilitate that?
Yeah, so we'll come in the night before, maybe around anywhere between 5 to 7, depending on our route schedule, and we'll pull the trash cans out. Some have it in their garage. If they'd like to give us their code, we can do that. Sometimes they just leave them outside of the garage, and we'll pull them out. Could be in the side yard. We'll pull them out to the curb the night before, and then after collection day, the following day, we'll come back around the same time and bring them in.
That's fantastic. And so you're not, just to make it clear, you're not washing the bins as of yet. You're not offering that service.
Yeah, not cleaning
But
yet.
you are offering the convenience of being able to, maybe they're on vacation.
Sure.
Maybe they just filled their trash can the day before they left.
Yes.
And they have no means of getting that out.
Yes.
So do you offer, is this an ongoing basis, or do you do maybe one-time service, or how does that work?
Yeah, this is a subscription based. It's monthly. They get billed monthly. And we come every time they have trash day, so typically about 4 times a week.
Okay. And so what, in a scenario such as that, let's say it's a holiday and they're gone for 2 weeks, will you go over there and just do it for the 2-week time duration, or do they have to sign up as a monthly subscription basis?
We can accommodate, whatever makes it easier for them, whatever their needs are.
Because especially if you're in the area as it is, right? It
Yeah.
wouldn't take 3 more minutes to
Yeah,
help
no,
somebody
it's
else.
not a problem, yeah. That would just be something that they would have to reach out and address to us, and then we can create something that accommodates them.
Right. And then maybe that does turn into a subscription basis
Absolutely.
after they realize how convenient it is.
Yes, absolutely.
And then I also like that you offer this service to Airbnb hosts.
Yes.
I know I'm one myself, and I don't always have the opportunity
Right.
to pull that can in and
Yeah.
out. And so unfortunately, I have to ask the person who's staying.
Yeah.
You know, and it's just kind of, it just puts kind of both of us in a weird situation,
Yeah,
right?
sometimes. See, we're all about convenience, and that is sometimes an inconvenience. A lot of hosts don't want to ask guests, and even if they do, we can't always rely on them. They're there for their stay. You know, they should be
Right.
enjoying themselves. So this is
Exactly.
something that makes life a little easier. And you also don't have to ask the cleaners or anybody else. This is more of a hands-off, set it and forget it, and we come weekly and we'll get it done.
Right. And so you are also certified,
I am.
right? So tell us, how does a company like this get certified?
Sure.
Through who?
Yeah.
How are you building that trust?
Yeah, so First Service Residential is the largest property management company in Northern America. And to be certified by them, you have to go through a vetting process. So you got to get insurance, you got to get background checked, and we passed all those. And now we are a certified VIVE approved community vendor for North America. And that allows us to be able to confidently reach out to HOAs in different communities. So now we can be in newsletters, and communities can feel confident that, you know, they have a service that has been vetted to the fullest extent.
That's definitely peace of mind.
Yeah.
Especially if you're going into people's homes or their
course.
garages, as you stated.
Right.
So you've got some periodicals here.
I do.
Where you've got a darling graphic.
Thank you. Yes, we like him. His name's
They're
Benny.
Happy Benny.
Yeah, Happy Benny. So we wanted something that's familiar, something that's lighthearted, and that's what we went with.
Absolutely. That's great. So a lot of times homes have between 1 and 3 bins.
Right.
Does that change the pricing?
Yes. So we have 4 services. They're all the same service, but a little different. Some come with more perks. So we have our first service, our curbside service that that service is up to 2 bins, and that's $59, and that just brings them in and brings them out. It's our simple, affordable, easiest service. And then we have a one step up, which is $74, and that covers up to 4 bins, but that comes with a reminder text. We'll tell you when we're on our way, and then we also can take photos for confirmation to let the homeowners know that it's been done. Mm-hmm. And then we have our third service, which is the Royal Rollout. And that service is up to 6 bins, and that comes with everything the previous service comes with. It also comes with a vacation hold, so if you're going to be out of town and you don't want anybody at your house, we could pause it. And then we also have a perk that is first on route. So there's a lot of, we're starting to get a lot of new customers, and if you want yours done first, the first on the route, we can accommodate that for that service as well. And then for seniors, we have a $49 service, which is the most affordable, and that covers up to 3 bins as well. So,
okay, that's wonderful. You're bringing a new division, I would say.
Yes.
To modern living.
Yeah.
You're a young guy. What got you started doing this?
I've been in quite a few different industries. I started off with social media management, so I managed a lot of companies and helped different companies receive customer acquisition, and I did all their social media and did all that. And then I jumped to, I did equity crowdfunding on television, kind of like this. So I would consult for them. I had businesses come in to a company, and we would shoot like this, and we would do it on TV as well, and that demographic on TV would be able to invest in companies. Mm-hmm. And I did blockchain education for quite a long time, but all of my industries that I've worked in kind of had the same, kind of had something in common, and that was how do I make people's life easier? What can I do to add value to people's lives? So I wanted to be a little more humble, a little more authentic, a little more hands-on. And I know that today our world is, really revolves around convenience. And I wanted to help the community a little more, as opposed to I did a lot of tech, so now I just wanted to bring it back down to modern living, and so that's kind of how this started.
Well, that sounds fantastic. Well, I wish you the best of luck with this.
Thank you very much.
And I'm sure that you're going to reach a lot of new clients here in the village.
I hope so.
Helping them out.
Yeah.
That's great.
Thank you.
Thank you, Justin. I appreciate you being here.
No problem. Thank you.
We'll be back after these messages. You're watching This Day on Village TV.
At City of Hope, we're not just keeping pace with the latest in cancer research, we're leading the way. More than 2,000 cancer experts working as one to better every breakthrough, accelerate every innovation. With the most cancer-focused clinical trials in California, we're transforming discoveries into treatments at unprecedented speed. Because your future can't wait. And at City of Hope, it doesn't have to.
Wait is over. A brand new pharmacy just minutes from your front door is now open. Service is our top priority at Laguna Pharmacy. Enjoy free same-day delivery, low over-the-counter prices, and personalized attention, all with the same copay you're used to. Tired of waiting on hold? Our experienced pharmacists answer your calls right away. We are in-network with most Medicare plans and make the transfer process easy. Visit Laguna Pharmacy today for the exceptional care you deserve.
Welcome back to the show, everyone. Thrive is putting on a Fire and Frost social event. This is brought to us by Memorial Care Saddleback Medical Center, taking place Thursday, August 28th from 2 to 3 p.m. at Clubhouse 7. You can play icebreaker games, meet new friends. Sounds like a great afternoon to me. Please RSVP by contacting Senior Community Liaison Remy at 949-627-3565. Let's take another look at our local weather forecast for the next 5 days, folks. Today's going to be a high of 83 degrees. Hopefully the haze will burn off and the smoke will clear out. Not likely anytime soon, but we can always hope for that, right? We've got low clouds and sunshine staying with us pretty much for the rest of the week. Saturday, we're moving into mostly sunny skies. As I mentioned earlier, we might be brushing the 90-degree mark come Thursday, Friday. We'll see. We'll see if that happens. But in the meantime, folks, enjoy the rest of your day. That's going to do it for us here at This Day. From all of us here, we wish yours a beautiful one. See you tomorrow.